All right. Here we go, folks. I got another good one for you tonight. I do. Except I wasn't really ready to go. Ah. All right. So, warning again another alt project Internet Money Ecosystem. What is this all about? Why do I have all these alt projects going on today? What is going on here? Well, let's go through our regular spiel. Warning, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment. I do mood math. I am a college dropout, and I'm still learning crypto. If I ramble about math, you'll either fall asleep or your head may explode. You've been warned. Warning, alt projects not RH. What are you doing here today? Pitchforks, torches, get Top Gun. All right, well, we're going to head into internet money. So, I met this guy named KG, or goes by the handle KG, like I go by Top Gun in the crypto community. All right, well, so why should we trust this prison mugshot? Well, it's not a mugshot, just black and white, fun photo quality. That's all I could find of him. And he's a longtime member of the Hexagon community. All right, so that's all well and good. Well, he's got a YouTube channel. You can go check him out. You can stream his content, you can see him talk, and you can see his vision and projects for the future. Why he's doing what he's doing. Okay, and he seems to understand the concept of community trust and what Arch is doing. All right, so I like what he's thinking. I like what he's doing. I decided to give him a little bit of trust. Not saying you should do your research, but I did. So moving along, what did I find out? All right, we'll come back to that. So, internet money. What did I find out? So there's two things going on in internet money. First off, we've got internet money, the original. I am. So this isn't even on Ethereum, but it will be on Pulse Chain when it forks. This is a deflationary big burn token. Other than that, no fancy tokenomics like I like to go into with buyback and burns and all that. The burn and the scarcity is I could come back and do math on this at some point after it's on Pulse. I may very well, but what we're here for today is the internet money dividend. Ooh, sacrifice. So, internet money dividend. What is going on here? What is this all about? Well, so KG and Don together have realized that MetaMask has some wonderful options to it, but it is kind of limited. So, MetaMask is going to get a competitor. Yep, MetaMask, you are, and it's going to be IMD. So, what are they going to do? So, MetaMask allows you to see multiple networks. It's Ethereum native, but you can program it and set it to other networks, but it's complicated. It's a wallet. It lets you see your address on the blockchain, lets you see your crypto assets, lets you control where you send them. It's a front end, it's not actually a blockchain. So, Internet Money Dividend. They've created a token to go along with a wallet like MetaMask. So, the wallet, though, they want to make it really simple to use. Basically, smart money with simple crypto. Okay, sounds good. May take a while to achieve. But they are getting ready to release an early version. They'll have more and more updates. Okay, that's the what seems to be the flight plan. No expectation of the work of others. So they're hoping to on-ramp customers, kind of like MetaMask did, and get new users interested with their wallet, possibly giving out a little bit of free crypto with wallet signups to help onboard people. All right, that's awesome. So, Internet Money, they've got a little growth chart going on for their asset class. Looks like the price started at all the way down, whoa, pretty much at zero. Cool. And it's slowly been ticking up since. It's a lot of zeros to count. Well, it goes back and forth. So, like I said, not a lot going on. This is people have to desire it to want it to go up. So this is the market deciding its value. I don't have math on the market, but what I do have is some math on MetaMask and the sacrifice. So we know how I love to put in numbers. Let's do 1,000 invested. Everyone wants to see the buy power of 1,000. So what are the settings here on this? 3.125 equals $2 million a year if that's what they made in fees. Now, why do I have it set to 3.125? Well, it's set to a fraction of MetaMask's first year of business. That's right, 3% of it, because they did about $64 million roughly. So now this is supposed to represent the current sacrifice amount, which I believe is about up to here, depending on what website you check. Bam. All right, that's the current sacrifice amount. Yes, the sacrifice is still open. So there was A pool and there's a B pool. A pool is full. A pool had a wonderful bonus. You can see here amount earned, the amount of tokens. It's like a million for 1,000, million for 1,000, $1,000 on these settings. B, not so impressive. All right, we've got, well, that's only a quarter of my investment returned in how long? So this is 1 day. Oh, that's not a lot in 1 day. That's 365 days. Okay, so we're setting for 1 year what our return would be. Now, this is the fun thing: is this token doesn't have a liquidity pool. It's not supposed to actually be traded. It's more like a badge. It pays dividend. So as MetaMask, oh sorry, not MetaMask, as IMD wallet, uh, as it does transactions like MetaMask does, it collects little bits of fee like MetaMask does. All right, and as it collects those fees, it's going to pay that pulse directly out to the IMD holders. Interesting. So that's what these payouts are about. So the token doesn't have a price, but it pays you in pulse. And wait, that's not dollars. That's pulse. Like not pulse tokens, like dollars worth of pulse. So what I'm trying to say here is, if $1 of pulse equals 1,000 month one, but only equals 100 pulse month two, and 10 pulse, so on. Well, that first month, 30 days. Oh, look at that, times $83. All right. So, like, that's the idea is, oh, so 83,000 pulse. And then the value of pulse might go up throughout the year. So that pulse won't still be equal $83. It might be worth more. Of course, who knows? No expectation work of others. So we'll go ahead and set this for a year. Get rid of these funky numbers here. So you understand it's paid in pulse worth that many dollars, and the pulse value may go up. All right, cool. Now, why do I bring up Pool B? Pool B is what is open. So Pool B is basically the idea was there's a bunch of ranges between 1.2 and 2.2 million dollars for a million, but once you get over 2.2, it's just straight diluting the pool. So I didn't even bother with the original ranges. I did it all in one formula, in one cell, which isn't that one. Oh yeah, down here. This one. I have a fancy calculator. Look at all that gibberish. Yes, that's me programming. Excellent. Yes. So, anyways, we're not worried about the programming today. We are worried about the numbers. So, $1,000, 3%, Pool B, means you can get in, and that means, like, if we look at this as $1, what's our $1 buying purchase? 264 tokens as opposed to 1,000 or 1,000 or 1,100, depending if you got into the Pool A, that's the first two lines. So pay no attention. Pay no attention. Those aren't open. However, this is closing in the next 24 hours. This is unlimited, but yeah, it has a weird, funky math, and I'll show you. So if we take this to, say, 1.5 million, oh, all right. What if we take it to 1.5 and $1? Oh, what's going on here? Ah, yeah, there's some weird stuff going on with this. It's cool math. It's interesting game theory. But I think that's the current amount. We're looking at $1,000 investments. It's okay. If you got in and they only did 3% of what MetaMask did its first year, not looking so impressive. But if we do 12.5%, 1/8 of what MetaMask did, look, there's the return on your investment where you get your full investment back, except for it was in Pulse. So the Pulse might have gone up in value. So I like to do 10% of a project. Just shy, but Pulse should be going up in value. Cool. All right, 25%. Step her up 1/4. Ooh, double return on the investment. Moon math time, 50%. No reason, no marketing, no actual game plan to get to this many customers, just if we did. If they did. Ooh, 4,200. What if we crank it up to 75%? $6,343 worth of pulse throughout the year, and those month one pulses have gone up in value. Wow. All right, 100%. If somehow it could do as well as MetaMask did in its first year. Doubtful in a bear market, but hey, this is the moon math you all want to see. $8,000 worth of pulse throughout the year as it's going up in price. I wonder how much that could equal. I'm going to have to look at the haunted strategy and do some math on that. So, yeah, in the conservative math, the 3.125%, well, that was the idea that any of the Pool A investors got a return on their math. But if we get up to 1/8 as much, well, that compensates the Pool B investors. Sorry, not investors, sackers. It's a sacrifice. It's not an event. It's not an investment. Sacrificing for the freedom of the movement or time, or no, freedom of time. Yes, sacrifice for the freedom of time. Let's go ahead and take a look over here on IMD Dividend before I screw up anymore. So Pool B closes very, very soon. All right, very, very soon. And oh, look, 1.480. That's what they're up to. Okay. Saw the sacrifice. I thought there was some details, black paper here for this. Aha! There we go. Oh, black paper takes me back here. There. Here we go. All right. Abstract. Decentralized. Yeah, they want to go back to the original concept of crypto, decentralization. It's hard with KYC and wallets. Tokenomics, we discussed that a little bit. So 70.8% was what went up in Pool A, another 10% for Pool B, and then the rest, no expectation whatsoever. Passive income stream. All right. We got the team. There's the mugshot. I see why that's all I could find. That's up there. Don, Marco, Kyle. Awesome. All right. Failure's not an option. Okay, so that's the black paper as it stands. Obviously, so this is not one of those finished projects. It's being worked on. It's a concept. So am I telling you to go and invest in it? No. But am I laying down the math of what they're trying to do? Yes. And is the math cool? I think so, because I like numbers. So anyways, this one I thought I might actually mention it before they finished, because you won't even be able to market buy this when the market opens up, because they're not creating a liquidity pool to sell it. Someone else might, but they're not going to do it. So yeah, these blue highlighted fields are the returns, depending on the amount of customers, but that's year one. Like, what about in total over years? Like, step that up to 770, 730. There we go. 2 years. Might have done more business over the course, averaging out. Like, the returns are slow compared to some of the other things, but you're actually getting paid in pulse. You don't have to hang on to it. You can go spend your pulse to get other assets you like. So this is an interesting concept of token. It's different from the normal stuff. And yeah, I wanted to make sure everybody was aware that this existed, because it's a very quiet little gem. And do your research. I'm not telling you who to trust. I'm not telling you that this is smart. I'm not telling you they're not going to run away with all our money and laugh at us. Ha ha, fooled you. So do your research, do some YouTubing, search the project, find out what you think. And this is what I think. The math is pretty cool. And yeah, unless they get past $2.2 million, basically you still get 200 tokens. Once we start getting up past that 200, like there's 210, there's the delusion past, where now it's less than 200. Anything before that cap. So at least 200 of the IM tokens, 1/5 of what you could have gotten in Pool A. It was thrown in as an extra because, well, it was capped. 1.2 million sacrifice. That's all they need, all they wanted for their Pool A, but more people wanted IMD. So they created Pool B. And then people are unfair. Oh no, this isn't fair. We took a little extra out of our own pockets and offered it at a more expensive rate to people who missed Pool A. Don't know how that's unfair. Sounds like they're doing very much to try and be fair to the community. As long as they don't run away with all our money and go, ha ha, fooled you. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in for my videos on altcoin projects. Again, altcoins, not to be trusted. Do your research. You can find me on Twitter and on Telegram. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody, have a great night.